What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Beans in a Pod. My name is Jose.
Jared right here, young fellows.
And we are two brothers that are huge sports fans. And if you're as big as a sports fan as we are, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jose Talks Sports, or follow us on Spotify or wherever you find your podcasts.
That's right.
Fresh coming off of Game 1 of the NFL season 2022, the LA Rams had the visiting Buffalo Bills. We're fresh off watching the highlights, unfortunately, because work is work.
Yep.
The Buffalo Bills dismantle and dominate the LA Rams on ring night, winning 31-10. Your quick reaction to the Bills Rams.
Okay. I'm happy. All right, man. See, the way I look at it, yes, it was ring night. Okay. Top of that, it was their house. But I'm sorry. Like last time I checked, you guys had artificial sounds, from like the fans and everything. Y'all. You guys got exposed, like how Seattle was, with Century League at the time. Overall, what happened, okay? I'll tell you what happened. Josh Allen was pissed off, okay? He was so pissed off at what happened last season. He's like, no. You know what? No, we're going to take over, okay? We're going to send a message. This game was a message to the league, okay? I loved what the Bills did, okay? And they executed properly. Everyone did tremendous, okay? Yes, I know Josh Allen threw 2 picks from what I've heard in the first half, but it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. Right? Isn't that right, Jose?
That's correct. And with Buffalo's defense, recording 7 sacks on Matt Stafford.
Oh, my God.
Also recording a few interceptions off of Matt Stafford. Clearly, the Buffalo Bills were motivated. They were determined to, like you said, make a statement on the league.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last couple of years, they weren't able to reach the Super Bowl. But I do think that this was a way to put everyone on notice in saying that the Bills are for real. I'll go on the record. I had the LA Rams winning this game. I honestly thought they were going to come out and play a lot better, especially on ring night in front of their home fans in SoFi Stadium. Listen, okay, you're very biased. I'm going to be upfront with you.
Okay.
You're very biased because you don't like the Rams because they won the NFC Championship last season.
All right.
But they're still Super Bowl champions. I'm going to give them their respect.
Okay.
Although the only one that really showed up was Cooper Kupp. He had over 100 yards receiving, 1 touchdown on the night, played well. Aside from that, real pedestrian effort from the LA Rams. They scored 10 points in the first half, and that was it. At halftime, it was 10-10. It was a tied. And the Buffalo Bills would go on to score another 21 points, again winning by 31-10. What do you think this has to do with the overall season for the Rams henceforth? And how do you think the Bills are feeling right now, especially coming off a victory against the defending Super Bowl champions?
I feel like the Bills, they have the right mindset, and I feel like they're hungry, I feel like they're more than hungry. They're just starving, They want to win because they know what they're capable of. They know what the team can do, okay? I feel like this team is a Super Bowl team, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the Super Bowl this year.
They're heavily favored by everyone. Vegas, by prognosticators, by analysts. Everyone is favoring the Bills.
Yeah.
Even myself, I do think the Bills have a great shot to win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I'm going on record. I do believe that Josh Allen will win the Most Valuable Player award, and that's not just because of this game. Obviously, because of recency bias and overreactions. Heading into the season, I was a fan, and I do believe he will win the MVP.
Yeah, no, and see, I agree with you. At first, I was going to say it's a hot take, but no, since you also agree, I'm not the only one. I'm not delusional, that's what some people would say, but with his performance of how he did, again, he's saying a message.
And it's not just with this one game, but just how he's been playing, especially last season. Josh Allen has been able to elevate his game, not only in terms of leadership, but he runs the ball, he throws the ball efficiently. They're 20-1 when he has a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown, which he did in this game, and of course they won the game.
Well, don't you remember what happened in the playoffs last year when he faced the Chiefs? He was going off still.
He was tremendous. And even though they didn't win the game, Josh Allen had a tremendous performance. The only knock that everyone has against that game is that the Bills did not have an opportunity to match the Chiefs, because in overtime it's the first team that wins. The first team that scores a touchdown wins the game in overtime, and the Chiefs were able to do that, and everyone was saying that they should have gave the Bills another opportunity, but hey, that's the rules. We don't make the rules. We just have to abide by them. Nonetheless, heading into this week 1 NFL season 2022, I wanted to run by a few of the key storylines that's running around the league. For example, we'll start with the San Francisco 49ers. Naturally, it's our team. Anyone that knows us knows that we support the San Francisco 49ers, but they face the Chicago Bears we head to Chicago, and a key storyline that folks are talking about: Trey Lance, Justin Fields. I know a lot of people want to talk about Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo, but I think we have to talk about Justin Fields and Trey Lance because they are two members of the same draft class. And the San Francisco 49ers had moved up to the third overall pick to select Trey Lance. For a guy like Justin Fields, who of course is going to have the confidence in himself and the belief in himself, do you think he has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder knowing that the Niners went ahead and selected Trey Lance, who quite frankly only played one season of college football, over a guy like Justin Fields? Do you think that plays into the psyche of Justin Fields and his preparation for this game against the Niners?
Okay, so here's how I look at it, right? Some people are saying, lately, I don't know why, but this week I have been laying low on media and everything, news reports and everything. But supposedly I heard something about Justin Fields having a grudge or something against Shanahan or something that they skipped out on the draft or something. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a grudge, but I think there is a statement out there during a press conference that he did allude to the fact that he's going to use it as motivation that this guy was picked over him, basically saying that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch value Trey Lance over Justin Fields. Whether that's the case or not is yet to be seen, but they did select him, so it does present that optic that they do prefer him over Justin Fields. But again, if I'm Justin Fields, I'm looking for any sort of motivation to elevate my game and therefore elevate my teammates to help us get a victory.
Yeah.
So if that's what he's got to do, that's what you're going to do. I respect it. That's fine. But I definitely think two young quarterbacks that, quite frankly, could lead the next generation of football. We don't know. Justin Fields is his second season. Trey Lance, this is his first season as the starter. He had a couple games last season. But looking forward to that game, of course. That takes me to another, kind of a clash of styles. You look at Miami, who's taking on the New England Patriots. Two different styles of coaching. Coach Mike McDaniel and Bill Belichick, old school versus new school. Do you think Miami's going to be able to overtake New England for that second spot in the division? Because we know the Bills are going to win the division. But do you think Miami's going to be able to overtake New England as that second best team?
Well, okay, here's my heart tells me not Buffalo. Miami's going to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Belichick wins because it's Belichick.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Belichick finds a way, okay? But honestly, I think Miami's barely going to take this W, okay? I think it's going to be a little bit of a tough game, for the offenses and defenses. Miami's coming out, okay? That's what I'm saying. Miami's going to show up and send a message, but there's still going to be work needs to be done.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be surprised the next matchup, Belichick takes a win. I feel like they're going to split this year.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. They are going to take place in Miami this weekend. I do believe that Miami has a better roster.
Yeah, okay. That I was going to ask where's it going to take place. Because I think if it's at Miami has a good shot.
It's in Miami, but it's interesting because that means later in the season they're going to go to New England, and New England is prone to snow.
I was about to say when exactly.
I don't know when, but I know it's later in the season.
Okay.
Moving forward, of course, this is one that I'm very much looking forward to because I'm into the whole, not grudge matches, but seeing how the fallout between Cleveland and Baker Mayfield took place.
Oh my God, that was ugly.
Baker Mayfield plays for Carolina now. They're welcoming, or at least they're trying to welcome, the Cleveland Browns into their home. Baker Mayfield has gone on the record saying that he's basically going to try to kill the Browns. That's not verbatim. He didn't say that. But you can tell for Baker Mayfield, this is a huge game. He wants to prove to Cleveland. He wants to prove to the organization. He wants to prove to the fans that they already had their quarterback, that Baker Mayfield was their guy. And for them to side with Deshaun Watson, he's going to want to make them pay for that.
Yeah, if I'm Baker, I probably would have done the same. Because I feel like in any position, it's disrespectful to get replaced.
Yeah.
But I feel like for a quarterback, though, I feel like it's more disrespectful. And to me, it makes it even more because I feel like Cleveland's, they've been struggling to find a quarterback for decades at this point. And I feel like at one point they were sticking with Baker for like over a few years. And usually quarterbacks in Cleveland, they don't last for that long, you know? I think he was the longest one.
He was probably the longest tenured quarterback for a while. I mean, you have to go back years and years to go to really look for someone that was as tenured as Baker Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
And he did get him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
In fact, he won him a playoff game. You remember the blowout in Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah. It was like, what, the first quarter they scored 21 touchdowns?
It was ridiculous. And it was a defense that played excellent. And Baker Mayfield is no slouch. I mean, he's a quality quarterback. He was the number 1 pick in the 2018 draft. Is he elite? I wouldn't say so. But he's definitely an upgrade from Sam Darnold for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Moving forward and staying in that division of the NFC South, Tampa Bay, Dallas Cowboys, Sunday Night Football. Is it me or does it just feel off? Like, are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers considered contenders for the Super Bowl? Because I don't know. Everything that's going on with Tom Brady and their offensive line, they're welcoming Julio Jones. But does he have enough in the tank to help support the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to another Super Bowl?
I don't know, okay? Right now, I'd say no. But the second half of the season, I wouldn't be surprised if Brady shows up. I feel like what is really in the air, like questions, is the offensive line. Yeah. Because if the offensive line is not that good, Brady can't perform. And if Brady can't perform...
they're not going nowhere.
Pretty much.
Their defense is still, efficient, but it's the offense that I'm worried about because, of course, Brady's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
How are his weapons going to hold up? I do think Mike Evans and Godwin are going to have, of course, typical seasons that we expect them to have. I look at their running game, though, and I'm concerned. I don't know how they're going to perform, without a steady run game.
Yeah.
Especially with Todd Bowles now taking over as head coach now that Bruce Arians is stepping away.
I almost forgot about that, actually.
It's going to be an adjustment period for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I do think that they end up winning the division, however, but to go to a Super Bowl, I don't know about that. Looking forward, we're going to stay in the NFC as well, talking about Seattle, who's a division rival.
Oh, my God.
They will be facing the Denver Broncos, and the big conversation everyone's having is Russell Wilson and his exit from Seattle. He's now going to have the opportunity to exact revenge on them, essentially, after their fallout. And I think it all stemmed from Super Bowl 49.
Yeah. It's actually funny because I remember that play in that game, okay? Leading up to that play, I called it. Dude, and I am so proud of that, okay? For people who don't know, Super Bowl 49 was... I believe it was the Patriots and the Seahawks, correct?
That's correct.
And that was in Arizona, okay?
Yep.
That year, for the cover of Madden, was Richard Sherman. And everything's been going perfectly well for them, for Seattle. Up until that play, I was thinking in my head, and I yelled out, the Madden curse. The Madden curse. And they're like at the 1 yard line. And you're like, no, they're going to run it in and give it to Marshawn. I'm like, hey, Madden curse. You never know.
Well, you would think they would have ran the ball. I still hold,
Yeah.
With hindsight being 2020, it's easy to say, oh, that was the wrong decision. But it's just sometimes the obvious answer is the right answer.
Yeah.
We go more in depth on this conversation about the Super Bowl 49 interception in a previous episode of, NFL What If. So please feel free to check out that episode. We go through other topics as well.
Yeah.
But with the NFL season this year coming up, there's also another game that I have in mind that I know is going to be interest for me because of your reaction.
Oh, man.
The Kansas City Chiefs, who are one of the, let's just say, least favorite teams of yours,
okay,
are taking on the Arizona Cardinals, which are another least favorite team of yours.
And I would like to, on the behalf of you, call it the Hate Bowl.
Because you hate both teams.
In a way.
Yes, no, you do. Because we know you have a strong sense of bias.
Yes. I have tendencies.
But this is tendencies. I've asked you this question in the past as well. I said, if the Chiefs and the Cardinals face each other in a game, who would you go for?
I said no one. I literally said no one.
So you would hope for a draw.
No, and here's the reason why. At that time, you said that was for the Super Bowl. I said no one. I am not going for anyone. But in this game right now, thinking, okay, I had a little bit of time to think. I'm okay. In a regular season game, I don't want the Cardinals to win. It's a divisional rival.
Yeah, okay.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs. And it's like that one scene in like Spider-Man 2 where Doc Octopus was doing the whole test run with this tentacle arms, before like when the accident happened, and when Spider-Man saved Harry, and Harry was like, "This isn't over," whatever, talking to him, meaning because it's like he has that grudge because he believes he killed his father.
This is a long tangent that some people are not going to understand.
No, and I know, so this is why I have you here to make it more clear for everyone.
But here's my thing, okay? Because I asked you this question earlier today, and you still said, "No, I don't want anyone to win." And now all of a sudden, oh, you know what?
No, because
of the division.
No. Okay,
keep that same energy.
No. You said it in a way how I didn't say it. I don't like the Cardinals. I do not like the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But for once, I don't want the Cardinals to lose this game. I don't like the Chiefs, but they're gonna have to win.
Wait, you don't want the Cardinals to lose this game? You don't want them to win the game?
I don't want them to win. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Sure.
See, I'm already getting hot-headed already.
Listen, you get hot-headed over like the smallest things. It's simple. In terms of the division, we need Arizona to lose.
Yeah.
That's
how I'm looking at it.
Therefore, I need Patrick Mahomes to ball out in Arizona.
Why would you say him? You know how I feel about him.
Because if he balls out, Kansas City wins the game. Am I wrong?
Well, they can just run the ball.
No. You're going to tell me he's not going to pass the ball to Juju and Travis Kelce? Nicole Hardman?
Okay, so who do you want to win this game?
Kansas City, easily.
Okay, next topic.
Next, it's because it's common. Like, dude, if you want to win the division, Seattle needs to lose. LA just lost.
Yeah,
the Cardinals we need them to lose.
See, guys, this is what happens when I'm like in football mode. Stuff like this is gonna happen a lot.
It just because okay. Here's the thing: for those listening, you're gonna see tendencies with him that he is blinded by bias. I love the Niners. That is my team. That is your team.
I love that team.
But there are times when you have to think logically.
Dude, honestly, this is so funny because it's barely week 1.
We have a board. That says days. What is it? Days since last Niner rant. And you have gone 62 days, I believe?
Something like that, yeah.
I think it's about to be 63 days. That is 9 weeks.
It's a love and hate relationship. I love this team, but this team puts me in pain sometimes.
We have gone 9 weeks without having to hear some kind of outburst or some kind of rant regarding our team. I'm waiting for the day. I hope it doesn't come.
I hope it doesn't come either, dude.
I'm trying to hit triple digits on those days. 63 days, 9 weeks. That's pretty damn good. That's over 2.5 months.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't want it to break this.
I don't want it to break either. But the fact remains, with the Niners, you remain so biased with them that you refuse to think logically. It's simple. What's so hard about saying, I need the Chiefs to win this Sunday?
I can't say that. I can't say that sentence. It sounds cringe for me to say.
That's fine.
But for you to say for me, I'm okay with it. I just can't say it. Like,
that's fine. What if you said, I need the Cardinals to lose?
Okay, I'll be okay with it. It's like that one episode in SpongeBob where Squidward's having a hard time saying he's sorry, you know? Like, I can't say that. Like, I can't say I need the Chiefs, you know?
By the way, I want to go on record real quick. I'm not a fan of the Chiefs, clearly, because, I go for the Niners.
Yeah. But I feel like with you respect them, though.
Because I think Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I don't. I think Josh Allen is better.
That's fine. But you're not. But you refuse to acknowledge. Is he not top 5? Mahomes.
I guess, but he's like 5.
Tell me 4 quarterbacks.
Aaron Rodgers, okay? Then you got Tom Brady, okay?
Dude.
What's wrong with Tom Brady?
He's getting old.
He just won a ring a few years ago.
So did Mahomes.
They bought him one, dude. They pretty much bought him one.
Don't give me the whole they bought him. Okay. You said Rodgers, you said Brady. Give me 2 more.
Well, Josh Allen.
Okay, I'll give you Josh Allen.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Joe Burrow.
You're gonna say Joe Burrow's top 5 already?
Yeah. Well,
him?
At least I'm not the people who are saying Dak Prescott in the top 5.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. There's some people who does that.
But wait, you're gonna over Mahomes?
I pick him, dude. Hell yeah.
But Mahomes got a ring.
Okay, so?
You're really gonna... Burrow has only played 1 full season. And you're already saying he's better than Mahomes?
The funny part is he took him to the Super Bowl his first full season. Okay.
Okay.
How long was Mahomes benched for him?
In his first season, he only played the last 2 games, right?
Yeah.
In his second season, he lost the AFC Championship in overtime.
Okay.
He was basically there. He didn't win it.
You know what? Because Frank Clark and.
Oh my God! Don't.
Okay, I almost started on a rant.
Listen, the point is, I'm not a fan of the Chiefs. However, I want to put it on record for everyone listening out there. I said that the Chiefs are going to win the divisional round and then lose in the AFC Championship.
I don't think they're going to make it past the divisional round.
So
they'll get to it.
No, okay, so let's talk about it. Who's going to be in the AFC Championship this year?
Oh, dude, honestly, it's going to be Buffalo and it's going to be Cincinnati again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They weren't in it.
What?
They weren't in the AFC Championship.
This year?
No, that was Kansas City.
Oh, wait, are we talking about the one that just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant leading up to this season.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, man.
No, that's fine. So you're saying the AFC Championship is going to be the Bills and the Bengals.
Yeah, this is my early prediction. Yeah.
I'm going to say it's the Bills and the Chiefs, with the Bills going over.
See, I get the Bills going over too, okay?
Yeah.
I think the Bills are going to make it to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that everyone's going to pick them, and they're going to lose like the first round.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
When was the last time that a team was just so heavily favored? I mean, the Rams, maybe? Because the Rams were really favored.
I mean, wasn't the 2015 Panthers at one point? They're like, what, 15-1?
But I'm talking about that one. When was the last time someone was super favored and won?
Oh, yeah, you got to
Because the Panthers had lost.
Well, I mean, the Patriots. Didn't they went back-to-back at one point?
Yeah, they went back-to-back one year. Well, I mean, they didn't go back-to-back one year. But they had lost, like, Super Bowl 52.
They went so many, I lost track.
Well, yeah, damn Brady and Belichick.
See, if that... Dude, I think if I was Brady, I'd be flexing on that so hard.
No, the only thing he needs to flex is his face muscles. Have you seen how he looks lately?
No, like I said, I've been laying off...
Dude, I don't know if he's gotten work done, but, like, Brady looks different. Like, something's going on.
You mean, like, does he look like Christmas with the Cranks, like how Tom Allen...
He got, like, Botox. He might have gotten Botox.
Damn.
I don't know. What is he, 44, 45?
45, I think.
You don't even need to be doing that. He looks fine, I think. As a straight heterosexual man, I think he looks fine. I gotta preface it. Anyway, so since we said the AFC, real quick, the NFC. Who do you think's the NFC Championship? Because that one's interesting.
Honestly, this one's so interesting. I don't even know.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't.
I feel like the AFC is a lot deeper.
Yeah,
I think. But you know who's the best.
Yeah, I think in the AFC it's gonna be more fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, because the NFC, I mean, you look at guys like Green Bay. Maybe I think LA is a possibility.
And the funny part is, I don't see it with Green Bay. I don't.
I mean, you still got Rodgers.
Who does he have though? Christian Watson? Yeah. I'm sorry, no disrespect.
Sammy Watkins?
Not.
You don't like Sammy Watkins?
Okay.
There's a difference. You know he played for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I know he did. Didn't he play for Buffalo?
He did.
So with receivers, they have like tiers. Okay, you got the star receiver, then you got like the other receiver. And then you got like the third receiver, And I think Sammy Watkins is like that second receiver, not the main one. Like,
are you saying? Are you saying in terms of a team or in terms of the league?
Team.
Okay, yeah.
Like the second option. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh
yeah. Because dude, honestly, ever since they lost Devontae Adams, they're not gonna do anything afterwards. And they lost Darius Smith. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you're correct.
He went with Minnesota, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's another one. See, I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota's the dark horse, and
that's what a lot of people are saying.
And slides their way into the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna go in far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go in give the AFC North a really tough time.
I don't know.
Because it's honestly, in my opinion, it's gonna be either between Green Bay or Minnesota winning that division.
Oh yeah, because Detroit and Chicago are not gonna. No. I'm actually really excited for Detroit.
Yeah, same here.
After watching Hard Knocks, I'm excited to see what they can do.
Oh yeah,
I think they're gonna win 5-6 games.
Do you know? Wouldn't it be so crazy if Chicago was last place?
They could,
but like a game or so.
Yeah, they could. I don't see why not. Like, let's say they win 7 games and Detroit wins 8 games or something.
Or like it's tied, but they got more divisional wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a real possibility. So what we're gonna be doing every week to close out the show, we're gonna run down the list of games.
Yeah.
And throwing out rapid predictions real quick. We'll be beginning with the early window here. New Orleans at Atlanta. What are your thoughts?
New Orleans, Atlanta. Well, I got New Orleans winning that. Okay.
I agree with you. New Orleans is favored. I'm taking New Orleans as well. Teddy Bridgewater, Jameis Winston.
I was about to say.
I don't know why Teddy Bridgewater. He was at the. Wow, that really blanked out there for a moment. Jameis Winston, New Orleans. That's where I'm riding with. San Francisco at Chicago.
We should win this game.
We should win this game, but there's always those games. And it's like
I know that's why.
San Francisco also favored to win. You see it, 3 all around. You pick them, I pick them, and Las Vegas betting odds pick them. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati.
I got Cincinnati. Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
Is Joe Burrow still questionable to play, or is he playing?
I think he's playing.
If he's playing, they're winning. If he's not, they're losing.
Well, with Pittsburgh, real quick, they have Mitch Trubisky starting.
Yeah.
Do you think he finishes this season as the starter?
No.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to be like in Chicago when Andy Dalton was the starter.
Yeah.
And then, like, in the middle of the season, I think that's what they're going to do. Kenny Pickett is going to finish the year.
Yeah, I agree. Or Mason Rudolph, dude.
He's down.
I feel like ever since the whole game with the Browns, ever since he got hit in the head, his career went downhill ever since. And I feel bad for him.
Yeah, no, probably. So you said Cincinnati?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Cincinnati is the favorite. I also picked them. Philadelphia at Detroit.
Honestly,
this one's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, I got Philly barely winning this game.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I really want to see how Philly plays because they had the number 1 rushing offense last season, and they added A.J. Brown from Tennessee, the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So I'm really interested to see how Jalen Hurts progresses and how it's going to be for him now having another weapon in A.J. Brown. I don't know. I hope it's a close game like you mentioned. I also have Philadelphia, which now makes us 4 straight, picking the same team. New England at Miami. You talked about it. I think you said you had Miami barely
I got
winning.
Miami, yeah.
So here's the thing. My heart tells me Miami. Mm-hmm. But for some reason...
It's Belichick.
I'm thinking New England, dude. I think they sneak it out.
The way I look at it, it's like the first Rocky movie. It's like you think Rocky's going to win, but he still ends up losing. But at the same time, he put in a lot of effort where he was close.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how McDaniels is going to be. I think the Miami's heading in the right direction of having him as their coach.
You know what? I'm gonna go with New England. Just so we can be different. I think New England somehow squeaks it out. Mm-hmm. I do think Miami has the better team, but there's going to be growing pains, especially with a new head coach in McDaniels.
Yeah.
And also adding Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a tremendous game because whenever Miami and New England plays, it's a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
I'll rock with New England, though. Now, this game, this is going to be really exciting. Baltimore at the Jets.
Oh, my God.
If the Jets win this game...
Robert Saleh is a G.
Give him Coach of the Year. Baltimore, who haven't actually offered Lamar Jackson a new contract. What do you think about that? Because, I saw somewhere... Do you think Lamar Jackson should hold out and wait for the contract or play through this season?
If I'm Lamar, I'm holding out.
You're holding out.
I've
seen people say this, so I wanted to see your opinion.
Because here's why: if you got a guy like Kyler Murray getting paid, sorry Cardinal fans, but
no, I'm not sorry at all.
Lamar can actually back up.
He won an MVP.
Exactly. What has Kyler Murray done?
Nothing.
Exactly. You brought him to the playoffs. Okay, cool. Did he score any touchdowns?
No, they didn't do anything.
No, he scored a touchdown for the Rams.
Yeah, he gave him a pick 6. So it's interesting that you say the holdout, and it does work. It has proven that if you hold out, they're going to give him a contract.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, what if he balls out and is a free agent, and another team, like let's say Tampa Bay. I'm just throwing this out there.
Yeah.
Let's say Tom Brady retires and Tampa Bay needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
And they offer Lamar a butt ton of money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if he balls out this year, I'm not saying Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
I'm just throwing a team out there.
Yeah.
You know?
See, now that would be cool, but no. If I'm Lamar, no, I want to get paid right now. I think I deserve the money after what I put for the team, you know?
That's a fair point. I didn't think of it that way.
Like,
you want to get your money now.
Yeah, like your money's due. Like you backed it up. You have the stuff, you know? Like you're a great quarterback, and I'm like iffy about him, you know? But
this is the way I look at it, and this could be controversial. But the fact that they gave such a contract to Deshaun Watson, and they're not the Ravens aren't willing to give it to Lamar, who literally I don't think he has any reason not to get that contract.
Yeah.
But the fact that the Browns were able to give that big of a contract to Deshaun Watson, even though he's going through what he's going through, and Lamar can't get a contract after winning the MVP, I mean, I'd be upset. I'd be really upset.
Yeah.
Well, moving on, because Jacksonville visits the Commanders, Washington, not the football team and not the Redskins, the Commanders. This is a game I don't think anybody's looking forward to unless you go for the team. But I'm actually interested in it because I want to see how Jacksonville does now with Doug Peterson.
Urban who?
Urban who?
I know Urban Outfitters.
Urban Outfitters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Real quick, who's your pick? Jacksonville, Washington.
Where's it at?
It's in Washington.
Jacksonville.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Have you heard about Chase Young?
Yeah, I heard.
He aggravated his injury?
No, and see, the team is not too happy because he did it recklessly at a training practice or with something like someone. He was training with someone.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I was the team, yeah, I would be upset too because he's under like restrictions or something. That was like one of the big things I heard this week.
Yeah. And
it's like, yeah, I would be a little bit disappointed. It's like you're making it worse for yourself. Like you just tore your ACL last season, bro. Like I get it, you missed the game, you want to play the game, but
you got to play it smart. You got to play it the long run.
Yeah. Would you rather play now, but then get hurt again and be out for a while, or wait and then you could play it in the long run? Because football is a really physical sport, dude.
Yeah, no, you're going to tell me that. I know that.
But yeah, man, I got the Commanders losing this game.
Yeah, I do too as well. I think Jacksonville comes out. I think they punch them in the mouth. I think.
Okay, easy there. I don't think they're gonna punch them in the mouth. I think they're gonna be in about 14 points. Honestly,
that's a solid punch.
It's gonna be a low scoring game.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna blow them out, but I think so many people are thinking.
Let me tell you something. Who's the quarterback for the Commanders?
Wentz.
End of discussion. Moving on.
That's what I'm saying. Cleveland at Carolina. We mentioned the grudge match earlier.
Carolina's winning this.
I think Carolina wins this as well. I don't like.
Wait, where's it at again?
It's in Carolina.
Oh, dude.
I think they win. Decisively. Carolina's the favorite.
If I'm the Carolina fans, I would back up Baker and get everyone, try to fill up that stadium and boo the Browns, okay?
Can you imagine if the Browns still win?
That would make Baker look
make Baker look so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Carolina wins. I like their roster. I do like Cleveland's defense still, but their offense, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about now that they have Amari Cooper. They don't have Jarvis Landry. I like Carolina though, definitely. Indianapolis at Houston.
Indianapolis.
A divisional game. Yeah, I think Indianapolis again should win the game. Who does Houston have? They have Brandon Cooks as wide receiver, Davis Mills as the quarterback. But I do think the Colts come out. They have a solid defense. They have my defense in fantasy. I do have the Colts.
No, they're gonna win. You know why?
Why?
DeForest Buckner.
Oh, of course.
They're gonna win.
Fantastic.
If you got Defoe, you're good, man.
They should win again. Another game. I think they're gonna handle their business. Early division game, so that's gonna be interesting because I do think Tennessee and Indianapolis are gonna be the two top teams in the AFC South.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward, we have the afternoon games. The Giants visit the Titans. Again, I think this is a game.
Yay.
A game.
I'm sorry, guys.
Literally, there's only one reason I'd watch this game.
Why?
Derrick Henry.
Oh, yeah.
If he didn't play, let's say... he's not hurt. But let's say he was.
Hey, knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Hey, well, he's going to play. He's starting.
Yeah, but no, in the game,
Can you imagine? I might have just jinxed it.
Honestly, I feel bad because lately for running backs... They're good for a few seasons, and then they get prone. Todd Gurley is a great example, dude. And then Christian McCaffrey is trying to be another one. Saquon Barkley, another one. And I feel so bad because I like Saquon.
Saquon's good.
I like Saquon, dude.
He's solid. So who you got? You got Tennessee, New York.
Tennessee.
Yep, Tennessee's favorites.
Because you're the 10, I see.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/CNFan5.
Got him. Okay. Green Bay at Minnesota. I like this one.
Yeah, I do too.
Because
honestly,
I feel like this is gonna send a message to the division.
Honestly, here's a hot take. I'm picking Minnesota.
Minnesota. I don't know. I like Justin Jefferson.
Skull.
I like Dalvin Cook. Kirk Cousins. Dude, did you see Michael Irvin?
No, what happened?
He says that Kirk Cousins for MVP. That's a bold pick.
Well, I mean, he did play for the Cowboys, so of course he's delusional.
That's a bold pick for Kirk Cousins.
Okay, hold on. If Kirk Cousins wins MVP, I'm shaving my head off.
Damn. Flash forward to January. And
Wait, hold on. Is this a Monday night game?
No, it's not a prime time game.
Okay, good. We're good.
Yeah,
good.
Minnesota could win this. I have Minnesota as well. I picked them as well. I've noticed we have a lot of the same picks. The Hate Bowl, Kansas City at Arizona.
Boo. All right, well, it's like Venom and Spider-Man working together. Kansas City.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
No, he's not my friend.
Well, in this case, we need him to win. Kansas City all the way. Raiders at Chargers. This is another game, another divisional game that I'm looking forward to.
Honestly? Wait, so I heard something about Darren Waller hurt or something?
Something's going on, man. I don't know if he's questionable.
Yeah, it sucks to have him on
I think he's going to play.
If he plays, I got Vegas winning this one.
Oh, this is nice because I have the Chargers winning. So I like that we don't agree on this one.
To be fair, I got Derek Carr as my quarterback. I need to do good in fantasy.
True. And I do have Austin Eckler and Justin Herbert on my team.
Dang. Yeah, and I got Darren Waller as well.
Oh, I have Keenan Allen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm high on the Chargers.
I have the Chargers defense.
Yeah.
But I think I put in ours, though, because I heard our game's going to rain.
Oh, yeah.
And our defensive line looks pretty stacked. It's beefed up, man. Beefed up like a crunch up at Taco Bell.
Beef. They asked, where's the beef? I said, it's right there, beefy boy. Los Angeles Chargers. That's who I am picking. I also think that the Chargers are going to be nice this year. I think they have a shot to win the division. If you ask me right now, I think they win the division.
My heart tells me yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if Vegas wins it because Carr has that experience.
That's fair. But I think Herbert got the moxie, and I think he has the attitude for it.
And I like their defense. I like the Chargers' defense.
The Chargers are loaded on defense.
Yeah, man. Joey Bosa.
That's right. Speaking of loaded...
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. Don't they have a Khalil Mack?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Derwin James, yeah.
They're really beefed up like a crunch wrap.
I'm telling you, man, these guys are loaded. And speaking of loaded, like loaded expectations, the Dallas Cowboys every year, they have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right. Well, Stephen A., we're going to agree on something.
Because I think Tampa Bay wins the game.
Yep.
I think they win the game. I feel like Tom Brady and company, they come out, they handle their business.
All right.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas somehow upsetted them. But
where's that?
It's in Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'll pick Tampa Bay, though.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
And finally, Monday night, Denver versus Seattle, the Russell Wilson Bowl. I think this one, again...
All right, Denver, do me a favor, man. I know we beat y'all 55-10 in the Super Bowl, but hey, you got to beat Seattle for us.
I know, that's the big thing, man, because if the Seattle loses, Arizona loses, the Rams had already lost, and if we can pull out the W, the Niners will be the number one in the division. Hopefully that comes to fruition.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you. I have bars for days, sir. Bars like a candy bar. Looking forward to the NFL Week 1 season. It's finally here.
Yep.
It's finally here.
I can smell it, man. My favorite time of the year. Okay? Not only it's my birthday, on October 9th, but football's back, and that's when they have good video games coming out.
Yeah, it's a hot time, and I don't mean temperature.
Oh, and boxing, dude. Boxing. Isn't there boxing next week?
Canelo versus Triple G on DAZN. I'm looking forward to it. I like watching all the Canelo fights. I'm hoping he has a better effort than he did against Dimitri Bivol.
Oh yeah, it's kind of embarrassing.
But when we get there, we will get there. Until then, we have the NFL to look forward to. The Rams again suffer a big loss on ring night, 31-10, and now we move forward with Sunday's NFL action as well as Monday Night Football. Brother, let them know where they can find you.
All right, boys. Y'all can find me on twitch.tv/SanFran5. I might stream on Friday. I have no clue. Okay? I'm just going to wing it. Who knows? Maybe I'm playing RE4 VR. Maybe I'm modding Resident Evil 2 in VR. Who knows? Or if I'm going to play Halo with Alex, okay? You can find me on YouTube, SanFran5. Pretty lit. I'm going to upload a video. And of course, follow me on Snapchat, broke_beaner445. Yes, I'm not gonna say it twice. Okay? I'm only gonna say it once.
Gotta let them savor it. You know what I mean? You can't really oversaturate it.
Yeah.
You guys gotta earn that second one.
Yep, that is right. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much about it.
That's it.
And TikTok, SanFran5_,
Of course, a nice hot plug there for the channels.
Yep.
Real quick, under the comments, be sure to let us know what you think about this weekend's games. Who are your favorite teams, and what are your expectations for their seasons? What are your predictions for the Super Bowl? What are your predictions for the AFC or NFC championships? Until then, this has been another episode of Two Beans in a Pod. You can find me on all social media sites at JustJose_3. Be sure to follow my YouTube channel, Jose Talks Sports, where you can find my weekly updates surrounding the NFL, specifically our San Francisco 49ers. And with the NBA season around the corner, expect some more basketball content as well. You can find every episode of Two Beans in a Pod on this channel, as well as on Spotify or wherever you find your podcast. Once again, thank you for dropping by and talking sports with us. And if you enjoy these episodes, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jose Talks Sports. As always, my name is Jose, this is my brother Jared, and we have been Two Beans and a Pod.
Man, I can't stand the Chiefs and the Cardinals.
What if they just draw?
I'd be okay with it, because technically it's not a win.